looks like I'm live. Okay. Woo. Woo. Welcome one and all, NavigatorEX here with a little bit more Armored Core. Last Raven. And what the hell am I doing? Right, a little warm-up match against BJ from last week. Wanted to make sure my fingers still worked. Ugh. A nice quiet week for once. So here's hoping everyone out there in internet land is doing pretty decent. Let's switch to full screen for a moment until chat gets populated. Let's see, so we got... This is like episode 257. I didn't realize that. It's nice to be caught up on the usual stream chores, too. Yeah, so where were we last on Last Raven? I remember a tunnel full of bugs. I remember a horrible maze, and welcome, King Thunder. Welcome to the fray. And you're down and out walking to one of Yevon's many temples to learn the ancient Albed castrating techniques. Yep, seems legit. Okay. How many other games have death gods in them, I wonder? Fun fact for anyone out there in internet land, not only is the Yevon, the Song of the Faith, the Hymn of the Faith, not only is it a phonetic code thing, there's a whole guide on it, it's a separate phonetic code in both English and Japanese. Two different phonetic codes from that one song. Fun stuff. Oh, anyway, where was I? Oh, went ahead and pop this back out to the normal mode. Normal mode. Yeah, no test stream this week because I realized apparently I'm already streaming to 720p on Twitch, which was lower than what I was going to, but still pretty damn good. I am satisfied with that. I've got some tightening up to do there at some point, but I'll figure it out. Anyway, got a little bit of arena practice in just now. Arena practice right after a little bit of Evangelion. Didn't get quite as much of that watched during the week as I wanted to, but I'm free this evening. Sock it to it. Oh man, I need to get the guide. There's actually, the guide is, the secret code thing is actually up on game FAQs, or at least it was last I checked, but that's been a while. Whole long phonetic thing. It's weird. I don't know what to say. Anyway, so before I get onto the missions, because I'm coming up to the top of the arena ranks awful quick. Death to all spirit. I can't remember if it's that specifically, but let's face it, that's them people crazy. It's like, I remember the Bevel cutscene where the one Ronso dude there is like, oh wait, shit, I've been given a bad bill of goods, and they all just kind of dump on him. It's like, yeah, we're a fucking death cult, bro. You good job being, you know, late to that party. Bevel was such a mess. Anyway, before getting on to missions, we have this nice quadrupedal bone beast here with Certainty and AC Grim Beast. I want to power through this one if possible. 3 attempts, nothing more. Quad leg AC model equipped with an abundance of hard-hitting weaponry. Close range attacks using a grenade launcher are its forte. Damn, now I want to look up Rockman and Forte again. I still got that that Game Boy Advance. What was it? What is it went by in the States? Was it Mega Man and Bass? It's been forever since I played it. I hadn't had a Game Boy Advance. Let's see, starting to whip your survival horror chops back into decent shape. Alright, let's see. So, RE1 Director's Cut. RE2, Classic or Remake, I wonder. Let's see, be better equipped for a Silent Hill 2 when you get back to it. Yeah. Oh. You pull my chat monitor a little closer. And that is the original Resident Evil 2. Nice. And that is a genre that, up until like the past couple of years, I was wondering if survival horror was dead, but then we started getting stuff like Outlast, Soma, Alien Isolation, and later the RE2 remake. It's nice to see it's not like huge, but it's still there, and it's still cracking on. And I hope it never dies, because it's a solid genre. It gets underused. Huh, never taken it out of the case? Woo. Damn. Pristine. Okay, let's see. I wish I could find my 64 copy of RE2. There's so much good trivia about it, and it's... I mean... Never dead indeed. Alright, we got... Oh, this map. Oh, I remember getting decimated. I think I fought this guy last week and got just crushed. I might have to bring Agatha in here to put in some work. Okay. Keep a little distance on him. Where you at? Okay. Yeah, see if I can whittle him down with missiles. Alright. Okay, that hurt. Yep, I remember getting crushed by him now. But I got a decent lead. I just have to keep it that way. Keep the controller away from the mic. Whoa, what the hell did I just get hit by? Okay. Think I can manage this. As long as I don't travel in a straight line and I don't get too close. Oh, damn it. One more volley of missiles and I'm out. Oh no, wrong weapon. Drop the wrong weapon. This is not insurmountable. Okay. Yes, nice. And as mentioned, yeah, I've been plugging away at a good bit of Star Trek: The Next Generation this week. Wanted to poke in a bit more Evangelion, but that's coming soon. Watched an episode of that earlier today. How long was it? That one episode that's like half filler? What was it, 14, I think? But yeah, Next Generation, so many shenanigans, ranging from time travel back to the 19th century and having to deal with Mark Twain's crazy ass, to a Groundhog Day episode involving a poker game and a bubble in space. But the episode in question, the one that's been mentioned a time or two on stream and I've been waiting to get to, holy shit, Worf into the barrel. See, Worf and his whole Klingon thing, I was half expecting some shenanigans with him in like a barrel wrestling ceremony for barrel honor or something, but then it turns out to be, you know, he just happens to be in the wrong room, like taking inventory and checking stock off, and just gets waylaid by a barrel and just boop, right down on his back. It's like, oh, my pride. And, you know, wakes up, you know, finds he can't move his legs, and he's like, yeah, you can take the restraints off, Bev. And she's like, you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. So it's like, from that point onward, up to that point, the episode seemed normal. From that point on, it just went right off the rails. Holy shit. I mean, that barrel bounced off of him like it was a giant couch cushion. He just boom, right down on his face and just laid him out like, well, let's be honest, laid him out like just about every damn thing that has ever come in contact with him at all. It's Worf. It's like, damn it, Worf, stop being so Vegeta, please. You're so much. It's like he puts off this air of badass, and then he does things, and then he gets struck down for them. Oh man, I can't even remember what the hell they said those barrels had in them. Just that he got crushed by a barrel full of plot, and then it got even dumber. I'm gonna get onto that just as soon as I knock this arena dude out, because I don't think any episode has left this much of an impression on me since those first 6 or so, where the crew just seemed incredibly incompetent. Okay, so we got Crimson here and Baby's Breath, a middleweight 2-leg AC that completely forgoes defensive stats in favor of increased attack capability, performs best at mid-range. And if this is the map I think it is, I like this map. Oh man, Alexander being in that episode. I do not pity that. I mean, I do not No, that's the wrong words. It's like I do not envy that kid for the dad he has. I definitely pity him. Holy shit. But damn. Let's see. So we got baby's breath to take out here. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is the level. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can keep my proper weapon on. Okay, exceed orbit, extensions, gotcha. Now, Worf, of course, is like, well, legs don't work, can't fight. Time to go out like a good old-fashioned classic Klingon. Where's my suicide knife? And Riker's like, wait, what, bro? Okay, so this AC is a 9-ball ripoff. He's certainly not living up to the legacy of his forebear, that's for certain. Because, I mean, this could even out a little bit, but I'm just kind of dominating him at range. All right, here we go. But now that my missiles are out, things are about to get a little bit more dicey. All right, exceed orbits can go away. Okay, now is the point where he can catch up a little bit. So, yeah, Worf wants Riker to help him commit suicide, and Riker's like, no! The fuck, bro? And just, I don't usually do a full episode synopsis carrying on about this, but just so much of the episode was so bad, it kind of bears a bit of repeating. That Klingon's like, come on, a real Klingon friend would, like, help me kill myself, and Riker's like, but that's stupid, Yid. Shit, we can fix you and shit. And Worf's all like, no, gotta die. It's kind of a tradition thing, like my honor. So they spent half the episode trying to convince Worf not to give up, and Worf's like, nah, kinda gotta do this, you know, back don't work. Except one person agreed with him. Fucking Picard! It's like Beverly's talking about trying to help him get well, and he's all like, come on, Bev, he's a Klingon. He feels like shit. Let him kill himself. He's gotta die with some dignity. She's like, no, you idiot. And he's like, Bev. It just... Something about the way Picard acted struck me as the most out of character I have ever seen him. He was hilarious, but holy shit, everyone wanted Worf to cut that shit out, except the guy who normally wants to find a solution that doesn't involve people dying. And then Riker just says, you know what? No, you want to kill yourself? You're gonna have to get your son to deliver a knife, because Klingon tradition. And Worf sees his son in there with a knife and is like, fine, I won't kill myself. I'll just go through the dangerous procedure that will probably kill me. So everyone was like, yee! And then just... So I love that episode. Holy shit. Yeah, Klingons and bathing. Woo! An interesting plot point that came up some episodes ago. I can't remember when that was mentioned. Something was brought up about a moonlit swim, and I remember in the same conversation Data heard that line and turned to Deanna Troi and was like, you can swim in the moonlight? Just good stuff. Yeah, Picard though, the whole time, on the whole, well, he's a Klingon, he has his beliefs, we totally need to respect that and let him, you know, put the knife in in his big old 8-chambered Klingon heart. And just... Picard, it's not an alien, it's not an unencountered alien civilization. Don't prime directive my ass, come on. Picard though, just the hell. Okay, so 4th place in the arena, meaning I've broken into the top 5, yes! The final one before I get on missions, Susano, and AC name April Fools. Hover leg, designed to offer balanced performance stats. This one's probably going to be a bit rough. The unit is highly mobile and performs best in mid-range encounters. Sounds about like me, except for the highly mobile part. I do good work at mid. Hmm. 8 strokes? Hmm. I don't know, because they revealed in there that Klingons have so many redundant systems that it's like you could just about cut out the extra parts and build a second, slightly less shitty Worf out of them. It's like they might as well have smash cut to back to Worf talking to one of the other ensigns on the ship. He's like, "So I guess this means I'll never get to use one of my 2 colossal Klingon dongs ever again. I named one of them Honor for just this purpose, and now, damn it." It's like I'd feel more sorry for Worf. They could just about make a Worf aquarium with how many parts he's made out of shit. But it's like I'd probably feel. Oh, this guy's not messing around. I probably feel more sorry for Worf if it hadn't been for the fact he's been smacked down by basically everyone. The episode where the ship gets addicted to a video game, which I'll broach briefly in a moment. He gets outrun by Wesley. Wesley Crusher beat him. Damn it. I mean, just Worf. He's like half your body mass. You. And there was a time that. Okay, O'Brien, I think, threw him over a console because he was like possessed or some shit, and this shenanigans all about. Let's see. Sign on the Worf aquarium that says you tap on this glass, you have no. I'm amazed he doesn't have that on his bedroom door. Yeah, he just. Oh god, I'm just imagining all those Ray faces in the Ray aquarium, but all with his head on them, and that is just. Oh, too much naked Michael Dorn in non-nutritive suspension or whatever. Just damn. That episode though with Wesley though with the game. Okay, so everyone on the Enterprise is getting addicted to this game that Riker brought back from random floozy number 713 on planet Risa, and so everyone's getting addicted to a video game except the nerd, and I'm like, damn it, 90s. The 90s were all about, you know, shaming nerds for their addiction to video games. What the hell happened here? The only person on the ship capable of fighting this horrible brainwashing shit is the nerd. It's so weird. Yeah, Risa, it's basically Hooker Resort World. And so of course Riker's there. Then there was that time where Picard was there and he just seemed cranky, so it's like, I don't have time for hookers, damn it, I have a ship to run. All in all, though, I'm just up to season 6, and it has been a blast. And I am kind of sad that I didn't get to this series that much sooner. I'm sad I did not get to really hop into it back when it was like on air. But I intend to finish it, and I'm definitely going to finish Evangelion soon, too. Let's see, where am I at? Here we go. So onward to missions. That's 3 arena opponents down. Holy crap. I guess there's something to be said for making up a large batch of green tea and just having it sitting on hand to make sure I'm thoroughly caffeinated. I've barely had any caffeine this week at all. Just like a little Monday morning, a little Wednesday afternoon, and a little at 3:30 today. I'd have to keep that pain train rolling. Stay away from the coffee at work and just hit the really good coffee here. Because no way in hell am I giving up coffee. Let's see. Mission. Yeah. So Picard on planet Risa. Yeah, I can't imagine the logic of that one either. Sending him to, you know, Hooker Funland, or Miami, Space Miami, when they could be sending him off to an archaeological dig, any number of plays or stage performance. They know he's a man of the arts. It's like he wants to be Indiana Jones in space, but without the cool hat, except in the episodes where he has the cool hat, but that's Dixon Hill. That's a different thing. It's like Come on. Sniper rifle and longer range FCS. Duly noted. Who do I have that I want to chop up? Because I know I'm going to forget this to switch things back. I know I already moved things around on this guy for this, so I don't know. Do I want to do it to this guy or switch to Bluesy? Let's see. Let's go ahead and check that setup real quick. A way to check the part list. Guide. If I need to do it, I'll just skim through the... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move those parts. I'm just going to remember that I have the part list to just sort of blitz through here in case I need to check it back. Just check it back in my recordings. So let's see. Right arm, I suppose. Wait. I seem to remember having a good offhand sniper rifle. Let's see, and there's another one that I want to say I remember by name that I don't recall. Oh. Let's see, would this be suitable? Let's see, what do we got? Where's the ammo? Oh, 24 rounds. Branching out in your music picks. Alrighty. Because I really need to give the Beatles a deeper dive, because they've never really been too much of my taste, but I've only really from them heard like the most common songs. I don't like to write off a band or artist with just a handful of songs. Okay, let's see. While my guitar gently weeps and A Day in the Life. Interesting. Yeah, I really do need to look them up. Let's see. Sniper rifles. What do we got? Is that my only offhand sniper? Come on. Okay, let's check the right hand real quick, because it's like... Okay. 45 rounds in this one. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna pop into the shop real quick and see if there's anything fun. Let's see, buy snipers. Oh, here we go. 63 rounds, respectable damage. 820. Okay, spicy damage, no ammo. But that's the right arm. Let's try the left arm. See what we got. Past the energy blades. Okay, better ammo, better attack power, but not by much. Seems I have a fairly limited selection of sniper rifles and may have to settle for that one on the right hand. Which, yeah, I think I'm going to do, because 60 rounds, nothing to really sneeze at, but damage is a bit low. Okay. Alrighty, sniper rifle. Let's buy this. What is it? CR. Damn it, I should have paid more attention to that name. Assembly. Oh well, I'll recognize it by numbers. I think. Here we go. I like the kind of underslung design it has. The grip on the back with the laser sight up at the top, and that's weird, but cool. If there's any practical purpose for that, that would be kind of cool to know. Let's see, what have I got equipped? I got the Gassed equipped right now. Gassed! Let's see. And FCS. I have the way of FCS. Range max. Lock range 370. F73H has got a bit better, but let's try shopping, because I know there's better. It would be narrow and deep for sniper stuff, so we get... Okay, that's a bit better. John Lennon. Okay, so the Nixon administration tried to have him deported. I'm sure that helped his approval rating. Let's Let's see. He was in a legal battle for his right to stay in America. Wow. Um. Holy shit. Nixon, though, just. I'm gonna have to go back and look into my American history and find out how he got into office. I mean, I'm not gonna get into the whole political thing on stream, but holy shit, he made people not a lot of happy with a lot of his decisions, obviously, and that woo. Let's see, moving back to the UK. And it's like Nixon probably thought he won. It's like, victory! Victory for Nixon! Okay, let's see, where are we going? What's narrow and deep? And then shit happened and less victory for Nixon, because we got three narrow and deeps. Let's see. There's one for a site, for the size of this thing. I don't know which stats for the size of the thing in this game, but I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. That one's got a huge range. That one's the least, and I have a feeling a single target. This one has the least depth, but I have a feeling it's also gonna have the biggest firebox. Seemed like the 60s and 70s were the best time to leave America. Just holy shit. Rough stuff, and I need to really, really do a deep dive into American history. I've been meaning to poke around in that for a while. I mean, just the Mark Twain thing earlier on Star Trek kind of reminded me, yeah, a little poke into the life and times of old Samuel Clemens would be beneficial in and of its own. I'd really like to do more looking into world history, especially the ancient stuff. It's weird to me to think of the fact that the Stone Age was only like 4,000 years ago. I mean, that's not what I learned in Flintstones. But seriously, holy shit. Not gonna say my history chops are all that great. They have not ever really been as good as I'd like them to be. Okay. See, assembly was FCS. I need to slap that one on. From Limpet to F91 DSN. So he's had that much practice. That explains a thing or two. That explains things. Oh boy. Let's see. So I got a sniper rifle, got that interesting little underslung number on the right hand, which shouldn't change much of my fire dynamic on its own, because I've been using the rifle and just kind of holding my finger on the left, which admittedly burns through ammo. I'm not the best at keeping my mind attuned to letting go of the left trigger. But right hand, I've been a little more focused on ammo conservation. The thing that's going to change my accuracy, my firing dynamic, is the fact that I'm not going to be accustomed to this firebox. So let's see what I'm up against. The VRAC test. I don't usually do this, but let's see. 10 hover sentries, 2 MTs. Let's just do this. Knock these guys out real quick. But I was actually reading on This Day in History right before the stream started. Just a quick Bing search for the Bing points. First animated feature. First animated cartoon today in history. Marilyn Monroe found dead. There were some other things in there too, as I think Indonesian independence. A lot of stuff. So that's the kind of stuff that even if I don't do a deep dive on, I'd like to keep more in mind, and I never really do that. Lyndon Johnson. Ooh, now there's another colorful career. Trying to remember. He wasn't the one who had the Amphicar, was he? Because I seem to remember, I want to say it was him who had the Amphicar and would have guests over at his place and wherever, drive him into a lake, be like, oh god, no, no brakes, and then scare the shit out of him. Ah, I want to say that was him. I know he's ex-military, I remember that. Oh wait, I'm thinking of Eisenhower's ex-military. I can't remember if Lyndon Johnson is. Damn it! Ah! My memory chops are shit. History. Well, memory chops too. Whatever. Caffeine's not going to fix everything here. Who'da thunk it? So let's see. Anyway, I got the sniper thing. I'm not really a fan of that firebox, but let's see how this handles, because I have saved. I can just roll back via saves.
The enemy has dispatched a contingent of unmanned units to destroy the reactor core at one of our power plants. The attackers probably intend to gain access to the core by moving down the ventilation openings of the reactor's cooling towers. If they succeed in doing so, a core meltdown is inevitable. There are less than 12 hours to go before we launch our attack. We just cannot allow Alliance to disrupt this schedule.
Okay, so bugs in a shaft, but robot bugs this time. Okay, let's see what we got. While I'm thinking about it, though, the last two episodes of Evangelion that I remember specifically watching, I believe, were 12 and 13. I probably got the numbers wrong. 12 being you find out a lot more about the individual pilots' motivations for doing what they do through their various dialogues. I believe that was the one where... Now, the one I'm thinking of there is beforehand, where everything's power got shut down. But yeah, I have the Angel attacking from space, and then they have to go up, catch it, and stab through its AT field. Okay, here we go. Where is my enemy? Okay. Okay. Well. Okay, so where's... Okay. What are they attaching to? Where are they at? Okay. Phew, phew. What are you? There's one over here on this one. Please be the only one. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Huh? Where are they? I'm missing them. That's the last thing I need. Alright, I see you there. Horrible robot bug. I'm gonna run myself out of juice trying to get to him.
Keep them away from the openings.
That's the plan, mission lady. Okay, was that it? Because I haven't left the area yet. Okay, this is going to be a little bit tense. Thank you for the heads up on the sniper thing, because if I had kept my previous FCS, I probably would have washed out. Right there. Okay, and... Pew! Wait, there's another one? Okay. And round we go. A little too close, I think. Pew! Pew! Where's the other one? Alright, here we go. Okay, I'll catch that comment in just a moment. I'm sorry. This one is interesting. I'm not able to keep track of them before they get to the towers, so I'm only catching them when they're on the towers, and it's... rowing me a little bit. Okay, there we go. Highlights of... Alrighty. Could be one day the President of the United States. Oh man. There's a chance. There's a chance there, FDR. Hmm. Woo! There's no way I would have gotten that mission done in one without the modifications to the kit. Maybe if I'd kept my... No, the rifle was a machine gun, I think. So the rifle wouldn't have even been suitable. This one was, so woo. That S rank, though, holy crap. Woo! Let's see. Recent attacks on Vertex seem to be aimed at destroying elements of the organization's basic infrastructure in order to force the cancellation of their upcoming assault plans. These are bound to escalate now that there are only 8 hours left. But before this mission, they said 12 hours till the designated attack time. Am I to come to the conclusion that from mission request to mission completion, 4 hours have passed? Not impossible or even really all that difficult, but I've always had a bit of a hard time keeping track of the time in this game, which, being an integral part of the plot, not a weakness I like admitting. Okay, so information. Let's see, new mail. What do we got? No read. Oh, those are some older ones I missed. Keep hearing great things about you, Raven. Jack O just recently mentioned what a capable pilot you are. Even suggested you might be a dominant. Personally, I find that hard to believe, but Jack will know that I am a true dominant once I kill you. We'll meet soon, Raven. Well, I think we know how that turns out. And let's see, from Vertex. I'm receiving disturbing reports lately about a new member of our team, Evangel. No shit. Supposedly he's been exhibiting some strange behavior. Because Jack O is his superior, we are unable to question him ourselves. The fact that he may still be in contact with the Alliance can't be dismissed, however. Keep a close eye on him. Yup, betcha. Oh, so that leaves the 4 more current ones. We got pulverizers, which I think I've already read in the previous playthrough. Reports are filtering into numerous sightings of those mysterious weapons in the area around Cirque City. Most likely something developed by Vertex. We've named it Pulverizer. Yeah, pretty much. Need to learn more from Jacko. We have a traitor on our miss. Okay, I think there's like a quota of no shits that I should allot myself in a stream, because I can only say it so many times, guy. Let's see, still waiting to see the results of the final report, but I'm confident in the fact that there is no mistake. I'd like you to be the one to do away with the traitor. There's no need to show any mercy, just be quick about it. This guy really loves drilling into people. He does not mince words, and he does not hold back. I like him. He's a keeper. Episode 12, yeah. Holy shit, though, that's Space Angel. Tears from the heavens. And then a knife to the freaking eye. Let's see. Yeah, the character-driven moments. So that one, I think that was one of the better episodes of what I've seen for character-driven moments in this past run. As for the hating steak, I can't really say much. I have the farthest from a discerning palate and will eat just about anything that isn't nailed down. And some that is. Next mail. Let's see. You have nothing whatsoever to do with this weapon. Alliance refers to as a pulverizer. Our organization doesn't possess the technology needed to create such a device. Yeah, that was broached last playthrough, so now I'm gonna finish reading that one. And from Vertex. Thank you for the loyalty you've shown our organization. Yeah, I know, right? Finally paying off this playthrough. We're very impressed with the capabilities you've displayed, and are pleased to have you in our ranks. Alliance is weakening quickly, and victory will soon be upon us. 8 hours remain until the declared attack time. We're counting on you. Although I will say, in the case of steak, I can kind of say among meats, I could see it being a more acquired taste. I don't know. At least it's not like the time when I was a kid when my brother ate the raw ones that he thought were cooked for some... They were marinating for some function mom had, and we were both about to tear into them because we were dumbass kids. I bit into mine, found out it was raw. He bit into his, found out it was raw. Then Things actually didn't deteriorate too much from there. Although I think he had more of it than I did. Okay. Tasted like secondhand cigarette smoke? That sounds like my cooking. And I don't smoke, so that makes it even sadder. Okay, so that takes care of the mail. One mission. Let's plonk down another one. Okay. Let's see. Eliminate targeted Raven. So there's... Oh, I probably need to save. Yeah, I don't know. Ingesting that many chemicals, just... It's like, I'm not gonna be the guy to be like, oh god, smoking is so horrible, you should never do that. I don't believe it would be appropriate for me to do that to other people. That said, I think I'll stick to chugging high fructose corn syrup as my and caffeine as my chemicals of choice. I don't know. We all have our vices, I suppose. Let's see. Yeah, secondhand though. Rough. Let's see. Destroy the bridge. Destroy air assault force. And oh, I need to switch my weapons back before I get into any missions. Ooh. Switch back to my normal setup. Let's see. Assembly. FCS. Back to the limpet. Arm R was gassed. Hooray! I remembered it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where it was that I was reading recently that smoking outdoors is banned, and I'm wanting to say France. They have some interesting outdoor bans, like I believe smoking. I could be wrong on that one. I remember reading Bluetooth. Use of Bluetooth technology outdoors is banned because of radio frequency stuff. Using phones while in a vehicle at all, even if the vehicle's parked, is not permitted. Ooh. Interesting reading. Let's see. Eliminate targeted Raven. Yeah, I'm gonna throw myself into the Raven mission. Get onto some of my...
Jacko has ordered the assassination of a Raven who was once employed by Vertex. This traitor betrayed us by providing the enemy with classified information. It seems he got cold feet after learning about our upcoming attack plans. He's a liability that must be taken care of. Eliminate him at once.
Oh boy. Is this the mission I think it is? Oh god, Bolt. It is. Woo! Well, I've had more practice than last time. So before... Oh shit, I remember needing Useless Mind or Agatha 1 to finish this last time. My body might not be ready. Oh man. So anyway, Seth Killian from Riot Games has decided to join up with Epic. Now, if that name's familiar, I remember Seth Killian from Capcom. Was involved in, I believe, Street Fighter 4, I want to say? Street Fighter 4. Jumped ship after a while, wanted to make a more accessible fighting game, and wound up joining with Riot Games, I believe. That whole...
Target sighted. Take him out.
That whole ordeal has come and gone. I want to say his more accessible fighting game got canceled. It was interesting. I want to say it was a mech themed roster, so I was interested in seeing it, but it never came to pass. So now he's joining Epic Games. I'm like, really, guy? I mean, Seth Killian. I don't know. I kind of really do need to do a deeper dive into him. I know that the boss in SF4 was named after him, and I always thought it was kind of goofy, but you know, I didn't really think too much of it at the time. Definitely a fighting games enthusiast, I'll say that much. Okay, come on. Where's he at? Okay. So much for my legs. Okay, where's he at? Orbits? Okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. He's pushing me into a corner. I don't... No! No! So close. So close to not needing one of the big bots. No! Don't stall! Okay, offhand is gone. Oh no! Damn. Secrets that people hadn't found. It's amazing how many games still have secrets hidden in them after so many years. Yeah, it's like the more I hear about Epic, the less I like those guys, and it makes me sad because for all of Unreal Engine's faults, I really liked the engine, but this crusade they're waging on PC against Steam, I understand what they're doing, but I think they're going about it in the wrong way. Just throwing money at devs to make them release their games exclusively on their platform to show that Steam is the weaker platform because not offering enough in royalties. I don't know. Just seems shitty to me. But that's the storefront thing. I still point out the free games and stuff on Twitter whenever Epic Game Store releases them. I mean, I can do that, but I'm not like part of the hate train for Epic. I'm not really, because there's a big hate train against them right now with their anti-consumer practices, and they're kind of meh storefront. But they can make good games when they make them. I mean, you know, I got to give credit where it's due. Okay, so what have I got? Is this bot been reverted to prior standard? No. Okay, so that almost shook out really well. I didn't get struck down immediately like I did in the past. But I'm not going to be dwelling on this mission. Useless Mind is coming out. Oh, Doom 4. Ah, a revived system from Doom 4 brought into 2016's. That is one in-your-face shooter. The 2016 Doom, I mean, everything I've seen of it is just nuts. And a little bit I've seen of Doom Eternal that they're still pushing. Just, Epic. Oh yeah, and that's another thing they're doing. And they're carrying it on with other developers too. Shenmue 3 with that whole, nah, we're not honoring Steam keys thing. Epic's like, okay, we'll cover it. Well, Epic is now doing that for some select other games. So they're on the one hand, I'll applaud them for giving the customers their money back, but they're again throwing money at the problem, not actually working with people to solve the actual problems. So people are still pissed at them in that. There's a game that recently released on Steam called Dark. Epic apparently tried to contact them to get that game Epic Store exclusive. Now, I don't know a lot about the game. I saw the trailer. It looks really, really Tim Burton-y, kind of a mind-bending, Inception-y platform thing. Like the character is trapped in a dream and can't get out, and it starts turning nightmarish, and it looks really, really bizarre, but the fun kind of bizarre. And Epic Games, they wanted to pull that to their store as an exclusive. The guy had already promised, I'm releasing on Steam. He declined them. So he kept his word. And not a lot of developers want to do that nowadays. It's like, we go where the money seems to be at a given time, and he didn't do that. He just said, no, my word means something to me. He said, I'd still release it if you didn't want it exclusive, and they're like, nah. So Epic, though, they're just doing that with games now, and it's like, I can't say I'm fond of a company that's willing to just try and piss on the competition that hard. Exclusives are just a reality of the business, but just trying to choke the life out of the competition by brute force, it's kind of shit. The way they're going about it, it's like, don't do it by throwing money at your problems, Epic. Do it by having good games, making improvements to your storefront, like a basket, better security, reviews.
I'll ask Ed to look into it.
Oh, and Damon X Machina. Yeah, it comes out September 13th. Thank you. I have that written down somewhere. I had a page. I think the note's on the opposite side of my TV right now, stuck to my old PC. Because I planned to get it. It's like, it was going to be one of my last two major game purchases this year. It and MechWarrior. But then MechWarrior pulled that Epic exclusive shit. I'm like, nah, I'm not really a fan of having that many launchers. That's my thing, is I've already got Steam, Uplay, which I don't use, Origin, which I don't use, GOG, which I occasionally use. I don't want Epic. So I think I'm going to wait for next year when the timed exclusivity ends. Yeah, Pat, though. Oh, boy. I still remember the fiasco when he tried to buy more than 5 games in the store, and the fraud protection went off, and he went on a brief, and in this case, warranted Twitter tirade. He bought 5 games, and then the fraud protection went off. His was not an isolated case. That was popping up on a lot of people, and he was super pissed. And I don't blame him. They have problems they need to work out before I can really feel more confident in them as a store. Just, nah, guys. Keep trying. Okay, so SitRep. If Bolt was in fact a traitor, then taking him out before he could join forces with Alliance makes sense. Something about what he said doesn't fit with what you were told, though. I wonder what Vertex is up to. Attack launches in 6 hours. Meep, 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 meep. Oh man, it's the useless mind to the rescue again. I still feel like I could have finished that with Desert Eagle with a little bit more practice. I think Yamato and Bluesy are out, sadly, and it makes me sad carrying them over and then not really utilizing them much anymore. But it is what it is. It's the nature of the ever-evolving beast of my skills and this game's difficulty curve. Let's see. What am I looking at? And another little interesting tidbit, because I love my terrible movies. So apparently there's a new... there's like a Mario movie preservation site or something. The article's up on GameSpot from like the past day, maybe 2. And so yeah, 15 minutes of deleted and unused footage have been uncovered for the Super Mario Brothers movie, and they had a 3-minute clip from early on in the movie that was cut. And you know, I mean, I get why they cut it and everything too. It's just nice new footage from one of the worst video game movies of all time. As for practice in DMC4, yeah, I actually got most of that this morning. I got a little bit yesterday. Can't say I'm quite as good at the combo system as I like. I'm in a much better place to deal out decent damage. But that first secret mission, I still can't beat it again. I don't know how I'm not dealing enough damage out. But I know I'm not dealing enough damage. Ooh, Sorcerer. I think I just saved. But yeah, I'm getting practice in. I went ahead and purchased 2 more yellow orbs, purchased all the blue orbs the store would allow me to get, and I've got a decent bit in the way of red orbs stocked up. I want to see if I can keep that gravy train rolling a little bit tomorrow morning. After all, a few extra red orbs, why not? Purchased all the skills that I think I'm fit to purchase for the moment, but I'm going to keep grinding away at that. Pulling enemies. That first secret mission, you're in like that starting area with, I think it's like a fountain in the middle of the walkway. So a lot of the enemies are obscured by that, and so you have maneuverability issues trying to get them in line of sight to yoink them back to you. That's like, I think my big problem there, is I'm not hitting enough dudes fast enough, and then Devilbringer. I also have difficulties alternating between the snatch and the slam, but that's a different issue. Let's see. So Sorcerer.
There's a raven I want you to eliminate. It's still hard to believe that someone I had so much
whoop. I wasn't paying enough attention to that. Snatch and slam does sound... so long as their theme doesn't have anything like "come on and slam" and "welcome to the jam" in their theme, because just no thank you. Don't see the pilot's name. I already covered that up here. I like the estimation of AC box though. Ukongo wa Pipo. It's nice to be able to see names there. It's too bad the names in the player's naming box can't get quite that long, but nice to see them there for flavor. Okay, let's see about getting this sorcery handled once more. Yeah, but the moves on Nero. For some reason, I can't get the roulette spin reliably in air, which is weird. It looks like, instruction-wise, to be really straightforward. I don't even know. Ooh, a bingo card for DMC5 reviews? Missed that somewhere. Whoa, hello. Oh, whoa, hello. Where is he at? Damn it. What's going on? You're doomed! Damn it. Get in front of me! I'm dooming you! You butt!
It's not over yet.
Just backing around in circles. This is not... Okay, let's see if I can... Let's see, there we go. A little more damage to... I'm gonna die. What the... Oh, there goes my... Some part or other, I think, is out. And... Alright. Just dancing around. He's literally dancing around me in circles. I have no radar. So that leads me to believe head destruction has happened. Come on, land, you bastard. Okay, so bingo cards. When did that start happening for gaming events and media? I've only heard, like, really started noticing that in the past, say, 2-3 years of, like, E3s. I don't know if it was around, like, 2013. I think it's fun. I didn't catch the one for DMC5 reviews. It's like he keeps going up every time I finally get him in front of me. And what the hell, guy, come on. But, yeah. I think next year for E3 I might actually kind of keep a bingo card on hand. Yeah, the roulette spin, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think I might just be, it might be that I'm holding forward, because I tend to hold toward enemies when I'm doing combos, and some of the combos don't agree with that. Some of them you have to go neutral, or in the case of one or two of the moves, pull back or to the side. And so I think that might actually be what I'm doing, because left hand is the dumb thumb. So that's link that bingo card. Yes, I would very much like to see that. It's nice to see how well that game did. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tab that up before I forget. Okay, I'm going to try that mission one more time, because I feel like I did something wrong here. Agatha. It might have been Agatha that I used here instead of Useless Mind because of the LX cannon. So let's switch to Aggie. It's like my pop quiz time. It's like my own personal pop quiz. Mission. So let's take a quick peek at that bingo card. Curious what the free space says, if anything. Okay, free space. Dante with pizza. Yep, that works. Okay, random three things. Let's take a quick peek. I've got the screen away from me right now, so let's say bingo. Let's see, B, 2 down. What is that? Writes a think piece discussing how the portrayal of female characters is misogynistic and promotes toxic masculinity. Okay, yep, that's gaming journalism. Okay, let's try G, 4 down. So basically opposite position. portrays the microtransactions as far more egregious and insidious than they actually are. Is that even possible? Microtransactions suck. And just a third one, just taking a peek. Criticizes the story because the characters are too cheesy to take seriously. Any review who says that is a reviewer who does not know Devil May Cry. That is half the fun. And they just need to play a little bit more of that game so these games can fill their dark souls with light. So one more shot here. Alright, skipping this bit, going ahead and get properly ensorcelled because I'm going to be wrapping up right after this. Let's see. I think all the caffeine just wore off like at once. It's like a hard wall. Oh, switch? Come on. That was one. Okay. Just gotta get him in front of me long enough for number two. Boom! 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 Die, you fool! 4 shots!
You did it.
Okay, so you've played 5 then, okay.
Mission objective achieved. System switch.
Balanced enough to not need microtransactions. Good, because that's always a concern when I see microtransactions in a game. And while Capcom, I think they kind of went a little ham on monetizing Street Fighter V, they aren't a publisher, I should say, which I would expect to be really ludicrous with microtransactions. That's something I expect more of Activision or EA. But it's good though to hear right out the gate that Capcom had this good sense to not just overwhelm with the microtransactions. Also, nice sub 1,000 credits on AC repair. That LX cannon, that is stupendously overpowered. 4 shots to end a mission. How's that for ensorcelled? But yeah, DMC5 though, I'm super looking forward to that, and I hope that by the time it comes to me playing that on stream, that I can go on ahead and buy an actual legit Windows retail key so that I can get the Activate Windows thing off of my screen and play it properly. That's the downside to being able to get Windows free from their website and use it indefinitely. Still have the activation nag down there. On the bright side though, it eliminates piracy, so I'm all for it. Thanks, Microsoft. Be like the first Windows I think I'll actually have ever bought when I get it. Probably next year. Okay. Situation report. This last assignment seems like it was a very foolish move on Vertex's part. They're a much smaller organization than Alliance. Really cannot afford to do away with their members. There's no evidence that Sorcerer was a traitor. What is Jack up to? Okay, oh, I probably shouldn't jump through that, but it is what it is. Ooh, boy. I'm looking forward to Devil May Cry 5. But before I get to 5, I need to finish beating 4. And so, in order to get to that, I'm going ahead and end this for the time being. So that's going to be me for this afternoon. Thank you, one and all, for stopping by. And I will be back tomorrow with Devil May Cry 4 at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I still don't know what's going to happen Wednesday because for some reason, GameStop has pushed the release of Metal Wolf Chaos's physical drop a full week ahead. When I originally did the pre-order, they said it drops on the 20th. Now their website says the 27th. Not too much of a complaint, but it is what it is. I'm keeping an eye on you, GameSpot. Stop, GameStop. The store one. Not the bad news one. But regardless, Devil May Cry 4 tomorrow, NavigatorEX here, and I will see you when I see you. Take it easy, party people. Richard!